What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Wasn't planning on recording a video on Christmas Eve. Was thought about doing a live stream, but needed to talk about something that I've been kind of digging into over the last week or so. And that is eBay seems to be slowly rolling out an auto pay feature. The Christmas gifts just keep coming for the hobby. First, the tax man said, I'm giving you a year off. Oh, he's not, but a lot of people are treating it that way. Seek professional help. More ways than one. And now eBay is potentially rolling out some auto pay features. So the Grinch is coming for the shill bidders. Well, not quite yet, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So what's going on? So beginning of this week, I started getting some people DMing me and some mentions on Twitter about, hey, I'm making offers on items on eBay. Like I'm going to submit a best offer and it's popping up and saying, I need your payment information and I know where you want to ship it, because if it's accepted, we're done. We're just billing you and it's done. Typically the way that it works, if I'm going back and forth with a seller, I submit an offer, they accept it, I still have to go back in and pay. So I have to go back in and click the button and submit payment. And you would still see a lot of non-payments on stuff like that. I'm sure people in the comments below can tell me horror stories. Please feel free to do so. So it could sit for like another 4 days and then you would all of a sudden go in there and pay or not pay or whatever. But now people are getting this pop-up message saying, if they accept your offer, boom, done deal. Your card is getting charged, and then your card's getting shipped off to you. So I hadn't seen this myself. I kind of poked around a little bit and just randomly clicked submit offer to some things, and I didn't get the pop up. So I tweeted at eBay, ask eBay, and said, hey, I'm seeing some stuff floating around about autopay, and the helpful little person linked me to the thing, which we'll pull up in a second. And essentially what is happening is this system is rolling out slowly. I asked, is this everywhere yet? And this is their response here. This depends on preferences selected. We'll get to that in a second. We are still working the kinks and releasing gradually as we test the feature and the impact. We appreciate the patience in the meantime. So this is not widely available yet. So if you're not seeing it, that is why. And the eBay does this all the time. They kind of stealth release this stuff into the wild and then slowly roll it out to more and more users. So let's talk about the settings. This is the magic one right here. Buyer payment requirements, checkmark box requires buyers to provide a payment method before they make an offer. This was automatically turned on for me. This is in buyer management. So check your eBay settings. Mine was already turned on. I did not go in and do it. And then your little information thing here, requiring this may lead to more unpaid, or removing this requirement may lead to more unpaid items. Setting will apply to future offers. Currently, this impacts only a select group of buyers. So once again, it seems like this setting is default on for everybody, but not all buyers are seeing it. So I don't know if it's going to maybe people that had issues in the past, or you're on eBay's radar, or it could be completely random. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever had an unpaid item strike against me. And like I said, I could not get this to pop up, but that's a sample size of one. It could just be completely random. So what do we think? We have been begging for an auto pay feature, and I get it. There's going to be people in the comments down below. I can hear it now. Blah, blah, I like to do combined shipping, and this sucks, and I hate this, and blah, 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 blah. Listen, I get it. But on the flip side, the good of autopay outweighs the bad of autopay. I've said this before 1,000 times when I talk about autopay. We can figure out how to make combined shipping work. It's really not that hard. If you end up making a deal or an offer or whatever on multiple cards, or we'll get to this in a second, if this ever rolls out to auctions and you buy multiple cards, there could be some things on the back end for the seller to show, hey, you have multiple orders from the same buyer, combined shipping, and then it'll just auto issue a credit back to the buyer of $10 or whatever it is for shipping. So they are rolling this out to best offer buy it now. This seems to be coming, like I said, not widespread yet. Here's the real big one. Like, yeah, is this nice? Absolutely. Sure. We crap on eBay all the time. There's a lot of hate to throw around at the old eBay corporate machine. Is this a step in the right direction? Yes, for 100%, 1,000%. We need it for auctions. And here's the thing. If you guys could do it for best offers and buy it nows, there is zero reason why you can't do it for auctions. And maybe we end up seeing it coming. They're going to test it out here first, see how it goes, work the bugs out, and then there is zero reason to have Autopay on buy it now and best offer and not roll it out to auctions as well. If you're going to do it for half the way things sell on the platform, why wouldn't you do it for the other half? Really, it's probably 90-10. I'm sure most things go to auction on eBay. But it doesn't make sense. If you can implement Autopay features for 2/3 of the way people buy on your platform, you should be able to do it for auctions too. And that is the one that needs it the most by far. It's the biggest complaint people have about your selling platform is the lack of non-payers. There's a lot of other shenanigans too, but that's the biggest one. And it affects a ton of stuff. It's not your fault you got made the modern version of Beckett with your sold listing prices. It is what it is. It drives a lot of eyeballs to your platform, so it's kind of your responsibility now. Hopefully this all works out okay, and then you can roll it out to auctions. Because here's the thing with auctions. Those things get shilled more than anything else. If Autopay was built in, I think it would eliminate, not all of it, but I think it would eliminate a good portion of it. And now all those unsold lists, now you're actually seeing true prices, and all those unsold listings no longer, unpaid for, I should say, unpaid for listings are no longer getting posted on 130 Point, this website, that website, eBay sold listings page as completed transactions. And there's the comp. Is it? I don't know. So there's zero reason why this can't roll out to everything. And I hope this is a glimpse of what they have to give us in the future. It has been a long road to get here, but I really hope they roll this thing out to everything eventually. Get us there. You're teasing us now, eBay. You're teasing us. Number one thing I've been asking for a year. I think I did a video last January or February about you have to fix this. And we're a year later. And I even said in that video, they move at a glacier's pace, and boy, do they. But get the non-payment thing figured out. It would make your platform so much better. And as a secondary market, we would have a much better idea what this stuff's actually selling for if you eliminate the shill bidding, because it is rampant. Even if it's the items getting bid up and paid for by a legit buyer, there's been plenty of items I've been bidding on that I go to look at the pricing history, and there's some shady looking stuff going on. Not the pricing history, the bidding history. There's some shady looking activity going on in the bidding history where I'm like, this feels like I paid an extra $100 more for this card than I needed to. That's what's going on. So if you see this pop up, have you seen this pop up? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, it is slowly rolling out, and double check your settings. Make sure that this is indeed turned on. So Hobby Santa bringing us all sorts of gifts with IRS delays and eBay Autopay features slowly rolling out. No live stream today. I thought about doing one, but I just did this video instead. Everyone have a very Merry Christmas if that is your thing. We will catch you guys and girls on Monday. No Sunday video for the weekly sports card market update. Peace.